Here we go, Tuesday. I'm Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit. We got another great one for you. Hopefully you had fun yesterday, getting ready for an awesome week. So for the warm-up, we're gonna start with 2 rounds, 30 seconds at each station. So go 30 seconds each exercise, go all the way through to the end, and then do that a second time. We're gonna start with high knees. So get those knees up, quick feet, get your arms and legs moving together. This is gonna really get that heart rate up, get those lungs burning, and get you moving. We want that sweat going right away. Then we're gonna go right into butt kickers. So same thing, just opposite. You're bringing that heel to the butt each time. Same thing, quick feet. Then we're gonna go into a jump rope run. How that's gonna go is you're gonna have your jump rope here, and you're gonna do this running motion where you're just going back and forth as that rope goes around. This is gonna take some agility and coordination and is a really good way to work that up. Then we're gonna go into the squat hold where you're just getting in the bottom of that squat and holding for 30 seconds. Now, this is the bottom of your squat where you've still got that control and stability. We're not looking for you to just let this go and completely collapse at the bottom. So keep that stable position in the bottom of the squat. Then we're gonna go to a calf stretch where you're just going up on your toes and back on your heels, or putting your foot up against some kind of a post so you can stretch those calves one at a time. Last one is gonna be that lunge and twist. So get that big lunge and always twist towards that front leg, and then just switch legs each time and really focus on keeping that back knee off the ground so you can get that hip flexor engaged a little bit more. So 30 seconds of each exercise, go through all of them, and then go through a second round, same thing, 30 seconds of each exercise. After your warm-up, we're going to get into some endurance for today. So you're gonna do an 800-meter run 4 times. And the whole point, which is a half a mile, the whole point is to go as fast as possible and get the best time possible on that 800-meter run. If you're not sure what your 800-meter distance is, but you've done a 400-meter distance, you can always do that distance twice, or run for 4 minutes or 4 minutes of cardio. So if you're doing it that way, run 2 minutes out and then back again, or if you need to stay around the house and in the house, you can do 4 minutes of cardio where you're running in place, jumping jacks, jump rope, lateral jumps, whatever you need to do, even without a jump rope, just doing vertical jumps, whatever you need to do to build up that 4 minutes of cardio. And it is okay to mix and match. You could always do a minute of running in place where you're just right here, a minute of jump rope, a minute of lateral jumps, and then go back and do another minute of running in place. Whatever you need to do to put that 4 minutes of cardio together and get that heart rate up. Then for the workout today, we've got a 25-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible in 25 minutes. You're gonna start with a 300-meter run. If you don't know your distance for 300, great, go 45 seconds out and back again, or go 90 seconds of running in place. And make sure you get that full 90 seconds in each round if you are running in place. Then we've got goblet squats. You're gonna be doing 25 goblet squats. You're gonna have that kettlebell. You're gonna get it up to that rack position. This is the best way to hold it and most comfortable way to hold it right here, where your hand is around the middle and that weight is right up against your chest. Getting that full range of motion squat, stand all the way up at the top every single time. After your 25 goblet squats, then you're gonna go into 20 kettlebell swings. On that kettlebell swing, feet are about shoulder width apart, butt down, chest up, deadlift that weight up. From there, you're gonna hinge at the hip and power those hips to get that weight overhead. Big pop with those hips every single time. If you don't have a kettlebell to use for those swings, but you've got a dumbbell to use, that's fine. And by the way, they do now make a handle that will clip onto a dumbbell, so you can turn it into a kettlebell as well. But all you have to do is hold it from the top of that dumbbell and do that same motion. Deadlift it up, and then big pop and press overhead. Keep hinging at the hips and engage those hips every time. So again, you can use your kettlebell or your dumbbell or an odd object like a gallon milk jug or something like that. After that, we've got weighted box step-ups. So you're gonna take that same weight, you can hold it at the rack position, you can hold it at your side, you can put it on your back, you can do whatever you need to do here and just step all the way up on that box and right back down. Make sure you stand all the way up at the top. It's not just getting your feet there and just going part way. Get that full extension at the top of the box step up every time. Then we're gonna do 10 seated one leg raise over the kettlebell. So if you've got that kettlebell, you're gonna be sitting upright, you're lining up your hips with that kettlebell, and you're going over with one leg and then the other, and then switch each time. Notice that I'm keeping my hands in front of my hips. We don't want you leaning back here. We want you keeping that core engaged and the hip flexor engaged with every rep that you do here. And just back and forth. This is a slower movement, but if you're doing it right, you are gonna feel it in that core and hip flexor. The last one is gonna be a weighted sit-up where you start with that weight right over your chest, your arms are straight, and you're sitting up and bring that weight right overhead and right back down. Right in here every time. And it's just 5 of those at the end. Once you get done with your 5 weighted sit-ups, go right back to that 300-meter run or 90 seconds of cardio and go through your second, third, and hopefully 4th and 5th rounds. Again, you got 25 minutes to get as many rounds and reps as possible. This is a great one, guys. Have fun with it. Get the family involved. If you have any questions, let us know, and we will see you soon here at WildFire CrossFit. Have a great day.